Yo! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are reading this title right, your boy done got scammed. Yes, unlike my usual channel videos, there is no clickbait here. I generally try not to clickbait you guys, but sometimes your boy needs that ad revenue. Game is game. What can I say? So if you've been following along with this saga that I've been kind of going through for the past week, if you've been in the Discord, if you've just talked to me personally, you would know that I've been dealing with some horse for the past week or so, really 2 weeks. So as I'm sure a lot of you know, I hired on an editor about 9-ish months ago to help me as far as my YouTube projects. Number one, because I had school going on, and also it was just a lot more efficient for myself. I can focus more on my scripts. I can focus more on making videos entertaining for you guys. And also just my editing by itself can be amateurish. I know this. And so I know there's actually people that's their specific field of study. They actually spent money and actually know what the f they're doing in these editing programs. So I was like, hey, I need an editor. And so obviously I went with Arvius, who was very good to me. He helped me with one of my first projects. And then lo and behold, I ended up finding Guiezao, who is my primary editor to this day. I love you very much, Guiezao. I promise I'll let you sleep one day, but not anytime soon. I'm a horrible boss. What can I say? Boss, client, something. I pay you. No, I'm just kidding. But along the way, and just as my YouTube channel has kind of grown, I'm trying to actually cultivate the community that I have. I have met editors and people that I work with on a consistent basis that are actually good to me. Obviously, Guiezao, Paul was another good one, as well as Azria. Azria is a new addition to the editing team, as far as one of my editors that I know I can go to whenever I'm in a pinch. Obviously, I want to spread the love around, and I don't want to just give one person every single project and overload them with things. Like I know I joke and kid about having a sweatshop, but seriously, I want to be fair to people. So occasionally when my other two options are exhausted, I have to outsource, and I have to look at other people to help me out. So over the past 2 weeks, I went out to 2 different individuals and one individual for something that I'll talk about in a second here, which has to do with this on my chest. Whoa! Also, surprise announcement, your boy has got merch. Oh yeah. Link for that will be in the description. There is a percentage off code. I forget if I made it 15 or 20% off. But yeah, I got this in a whole bunch of different colors, as well as some other designs that are pretty fantastic. You should definitely go buy one. The code will be first to drop if you decide to check anything out. Yeah, give me your money. But I decided to have 3 different things going on. I had one person start to get some merch designs going for me. I had 2 other people working on videos besides obviously Guiezao and Azria. And to say that this past week has been really frustrating it's an understatement. Now, I generally try to be professional whenever it comes to my online interactions with people. Like if I'm talking to you guys like in my comments or something like that, like I'm gonna meme, I'm gonna yell and bullshit, like whatever. But if I'm hiring people on for a job or something like that, yes, I'm gonna be professional. We're talking about my money. I'm talking about your money. You're getting paid. So we need to have a professional transaction. That's how we do. Obviously, we can be chill, we can be relaxed, but still, we are a client and a seller. This is the interaction that we're supposed to have. Capitalism, what America was founded on, and totally isn't something that should be abolished. I don't know. I'm a I am not going to say that on YouTube. Ooh, I am not going to say y'all ain't getting me. I'm good on that. I'm okay. But over the past 2 weeks, I have dealt with excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Now, here's the thing. Am I a human being? Yes, I understand that people have things that go on in their personal lives. I get it. I understand. I have things pop up all the time that I need to deal with, and I can't make videos consistently. Sometimes also I just bullshit. Sometimes I just procrastinate on making videos and things like that. Like I have this Kagurabachi script that I've just been sitting on, this Yuji script that's just been sitting in my box for 2 months that I haven't gotten to. But you know, I mean, I'm a human being. I'm doing other things as well. So I have no issue whenever things come up in your personal life or things that you need to handle. That's not an issue. My issue is communication. Communication is a very, very big part of me. And dude, if you communicate with me, if you tell me something's going on, I have no problem. I don't fucking care. But communicate and stay true to your word. I'm not going to keep harping on this. It's going to make me all angry and pissed off. But if you're going to tell me you're going to give me a project and then just over the next couple of days say, oh, it's coming, oh, it's coming, oh, it's coming. I'm running here right now. I'm giving it to you tonight. I'm giving it to you tonight. And you keep doing this to me, even though I recommend you to other people, it makes me look like a dick. I'm also recommending you to people that are way bigger than my channel. They're in like a 40, 50, 60 plus K range. And then if you were to do that to them instead of me, how does that make me look? I'm not gonna harp on it. I've already had this talk with this individual, and it's just gonna make me even more pissed off. But the specific individual that we're talking about with this scamming situation is the individual I use for the Kagurabachi will carry the future of modern shonen video. A lot of you guys seem to like that video, and I had zero issues with this person upon initially hiring them. I went to the video editor Discord. This thing is like 40K people. It is a massive Discord, and obviously I had to search and comb through a lot of these different messages that I was getting. I would get like 100 messages within 2 hours. Folks are desperate for work. I mean, this fucking economy, I get it, man. Have you seen how high gas is recently? Oh my God, dude, that's how I knew I was really coming up on Unk status. I was looking at fucking gas prices and chicken and rice and bullshit. I need to eat vitamins. I'll buy some of those Flintstone gummies that little children eat. The purple ones tasted disgusting from what I remember. Also, this is a small tangent. If you are messaging me for a job, but do not respond with a, hey, smiley face, or hey, let me work on your video. Like, send me a portfolio. Send me some of your previous work. Like, do not fucking contact me like you're about to ask for a booty call at 3 a.m. Like, some professionalism is required, even though we work online. It's not hard, man. It's really not hard. So this individual I worked with before, I had zero issues with. So I went with them again. I gave them the payment in full this time because I was like, okay, we had zero issues last time. The video turned out well, so I'll give them payment in full this time. Cool, sick, great. So I go, and so a couple days pass, and I'm like, hey man, like, what's up? He said the day would be about 3 days, which is about average as far as videos go. Sometimes editors take a day, sometimes editors take 2 days, but typically it's in the 2 to 3 to 4 day range as far as for the length of videos that I typically make. So I asked him, and he said he was in the hospital and said that he wasn't able to work on the video. And he suggested that I go to somebody else and potentially get a refund from him. And I had no problem with this. I sent it to somebody else, got the video edited in 2 days. Boom, bam, we're cool. Awesome, we're chilling. I told him I hope he recovers well. And then I was like, hey, like, do you want me to formally request this refund from PayPal, or do you want me to wait until you give it to me? Because I wasn't sure how his financial situation was looking. I'm hoping he still has my money at this point. So then a couple days pass, and then he tells me, hey, just so you know, don't request the money from PayPal because they'll restrict my account. Which had me stroking my beard, stroking my chin hairs, because I'm like, why would you have an issue with me requesting a refund from PayPal? What? And I was like, okay, so when are you gonna give me my money? It essentially says, okay, cool, give me 24 hours so I can give you the money. And I'm like, 24 hours? Fuck. I'm like, just give me my money now. So I wait 24 hours. Then I wait an additional 7 hours on top of that. And I tell him, I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to formally go through with the refund on PayPal to get my money back. And then he hits me with this whole diatribe of, oh, well, I have to go through my other client because since my PayPal can't send payments, I have to go through my client. He's going to send you the money so you can get this and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not that complicated. It's really not. And so I'm like, you don't have any other forms of payment. You don't have Cash App. You don't have PayPal. You don't have Zen. You don't have Zelle, Venmo, nothing. You have nothing else but PayPal to use. And he's like, oh no, the documents that I have, I can't use those. So I'm like, oh, the nose was telling me something. I smelled cap. Wasn't aware that I was getting lied to, but yeah, I smelled cap, and I was like, you know what? I really don't fucking believe you. And I was getting pretty pissed, and at no point did I cuss him out or anything like that, but I definitely let him know how I was feeling. I was like, hey, this is extremely unprofessional, and if you are a seller selling your services and not offering anyone an avenue to get their refund back at any point, that is extremely unprofessional and is borderline shady. And he responded to me, he's like, oh yeah, I understand, I get it, I'm still working on it, so just give me a little bit more time, I'm working on it. Just don't report it to PayPal because it'll restrict my account. Oh, like, all right, man. Like, sure, whatever. So I knew at this point I was being scammed 100%. There's not been a day in my 24 years of living where I have heard of an instance where you are not allowed to send money through a PayPal account. I've literally never heard of that. Now, my girlfriend, she does some freelance stuff. And so with some of her clients, because she's a seamstress, she has had different instances where people cannot send her money because the account is too new or something like that. But that I knew that wasn't the case here. I felt it in my scrot. I'm like, you can receive money, but you can't take it. And I'm like, oh, all right, man. Like, sure, whatever. So I knew at this point I was being scammed 100%. There's not been a day in my 24 years of living where I have heard of an instance where you are not allowed to send money through a PayPal account. I've literally never heard of that. Now, my girlfriend, she does some freelance stuff. And so with some of her clients, because she's a seamstress, she has had different instances where people cannot send her money because the account is too new or something like that. But that I knew that wasn't the case here. I felt it in my scrot. I'm like, you can receive money, but you can't take it. because it wasn't one. It wasn't both. It's either one or the other. In this case, it was one or the other. It wasn't both, which kind of set off an alarm in the old noggin. You know what I mean? So I went to the video editing Discord and I went in there and I was like, hey, just so you know, this guy's a scammer. He probably scammed me. And so actually the team over there was very gracious. They were very polite and they were like, hey, can you provide us screenshots? Can you provide us some member ID? I said, absolutely. I would love nothing more to do that. I go through all that and they let me know pretty swiftly, hey, just so you know, we banned this guy. I don't know if they found anybody else that had similar experience with that, but yeah, they banned him with the swiftness. So I asked him at one point, because he just still had not given me my money. I asked him, I said, hey, what country are you from? Because you're talking about the country with like your documents and stuff like that, it won't let you. What country are you from that is giving you all these issues? And he says India. Now, y'all ain't gonna call me a racist. No. I ain't talking to Keemstar in 5 years. Y'all ain't getting me. Listen, but the jokes write themselves. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I mean? And then as soon as I read that and I responded, yeah, I've never heard of that, I got a message from Discord saying that I couldn't send this recipient a message. He had blocked me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, after not giving me my money, after fucking me out of a service, he did not give me my money and blocked me. So, I mean, that's cool, man. I guess I got a funny story out of it. So, yeah, I mean, I should be getting my refund allegedly from PayPal here shortly. Now, he got banned from that Discord. I doubt they IP banned him or anything like that. So he's probably just going to make a new account and, you know, run off with some more fuckery. But this brings up a very important point, man. Just like, bro, if you have anybody in the freelance space, if you are anybody in the freelance space, have some decorum. Be professional. Don't be like this. Please don't be a fucking headache. These people have been with me for the past week, man. Listen, if a family event happens or a family emergency happens, just contact me. Hit me up. It's not that hard. I get it. I'm a very understanding person. Don't ghost me for a fucking week. And then as soon as I ask for a refund, then the day after you respond, because that happened with somebody else. My blood pressure. I can't take it. Point of the matter is, man, again, I'm just very grateful for the inner circle of editors and team that I have currently. I actually, you know, hire these people on a consistent basis. But you know what I mean, man. I'm just grateful for the people that I work with, because for the most part, it's fine. This is just a freak accident upon a freak accident upon a freak's accident that this situation happened back to back. But yeah, so if any other YouTubers see this or any other anti-tubers see this, yeah, recommend me some editors and stuff like that so I can kind of, you know, not overload my sweatshop, because I got to keep my basement space fairly full, so you know.